Welcome to Rob Reviews. Oh yeah, we're back in the studios. Had some mic trouble, but who cares? So I'm your host, Robbie Rob. Over here we do no fanboy reviews. You get the real reviews here. That's all that means. You get the real. So Dying Light 2 came out. Finally, felt like 10 years went by, but it's really only 6. But in video game technology world, that feels like 20 years. So Dying Light 2, I'm playing it on the PS4. I haven't got a PS5 yet, I just haven't got one. I've tried, but anyway. So Dying Light 2 is pretty amazing. Of course, you do the parkour all over the place. There's a lot of choices in this game right now. There's a lot of choices. There's funny, I was doing this little side mission while playing the game where I had to go get these flowers at night. Of course, the flowers at night are everything's more intense. The zombies are more awake and they run after you and everything. They start chasing you more at night. Excuse me. So basically, I had to go get these night plants for this dude. Did that. That was dangerous. They sent me to go get the night plants. So after I got these plants, I took it to the guy. He was at the hospital. And the doctor was like, hey, let's give this guy the plants that I told you to go get. And then his girlfriend comes in and is like, oh, no, don't give him the plants. Don't give him the plants. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So I was like, let me try to listen to the doctor and, give him the plants. So I gave him the plants and the dude dies on the table. And I'm like, wow. So point is that your choices kind of sort of matter. They kind of make you want to like, oh man, I maybe should have gone back and not given him the plants. So that's really cool in a video game. The side missions feel like main missions. That's really cool when they do stuff like that. Witcher 3 was a lot like that, where the side missions felt like the main missions, and that's a good feeling. The combat in Dying Light 2 is really it's good. It's a little basic. I'm going to be honest. It's a little basic, but it's fun. Slicing up the zombies, slicing up the marauders and stuff. That's pretty cool. Basically, like when you have this little, you've seen it in the trailer, you have this little double kick where you jump up, bow, hit them with the double kick, double kick. And that's pretty cool to launch zombies off the top of buildings, or you're fighting marauders and you just kick them, then go up and kick the other guy, You're kicking like 3 different dudes off. 3 different marauders are trying to attack you. You kick them all 3 off the buildings. But yeah, it's a little. It is a little on the nose. It's kind of like, oh, we wanted a sequel. Oh, 10 years. Oh, we finally get it. It's exactly what you wanted. It's a little on the nose. The combat is really fun. It's fun. And exploring is fun, finding the stuff, the day and night cycle. You got to get in the UV light so you won't turn into a zombie. You have about 5-6 minutes, depending on how you upgrade your character. It's a really fun game. I mean, after you've dumped like 30 plus hours into this game, you still want to jump in and play it. When you get tired of an area, you're like, oh man, I'm tired of this town. That's when they switch it up. It's like, oh man, I'm finally tired. And then you get the second town. When you get the little glider where you glide around to the different buildings and explore, and it's a really good game. Side missions are really powerful. It's a really good game. My friend Dusty, what Dusty? Okay, you liked it too? Okay, I got a friend Dusty. He helps me review some of these movies and shows and video games, animes, whatever. You've seen him running around on some of these videos, but my friend Dusty, the Dust Bunny, he actually helps me review a lot of these, these things that I watch. So, I was talking to Dusty over coffee, and we both really like this game. So, we're gonna have to give it a squeaky clean rating. You're gonna see Dusty here on the slide here in a second. Squeaky clean rating. A lot of fun. Still enjoying it. After 30 plus hours in, you get your money's worth. $60 is a lot of money, and you don't want to just play a game in a weekend and beat it and be like, wow, I just wasted $60. But this game feels like you can get 60 plus hours. They're touting 500 hours of gameplay, which that's a lot. But they could do that from after me playing it. I could see them doing that. I'm still playing it, still having fun. It took over my weekend. I love it. But yeah, Dusty and I, we give this a squeaky clean, which is a 5 out of 5. Very cool. Definitely worth your time. Don't, always remember that Robbie loves you. Do something good in the world. Be positive. Be a positive influence. See ya!